Hey, it's Megara, I'm back, and I'm playing with makeup I haven't used in a really long time. So I have a little cupboard, it's about this wide and about this deep, and it's full of my makeup, and there's stuff at the back that I haven't used potentially since I moved into this flat in July, no June, yeah, July, and it's currently March, so yeah, could be interesting, because I'm not sure how much of this stuff is even in date, to be honest. I have an entire pile, and some of it's new, some of it's not. I'm just gonna throw it on my face and hope for the best. I have a few different lip options, that kind of thing. This could be an interesting day. So before I get started, make sure you've subscribed down there and you hit a thumbs up, because I really do appreciate it when you do that. But I'm actually gonna start striking stuff on my face, because it's like 5 o'clock, I don't want it to go too dark out before I finish filming. First of all, I have the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5 thing. I got it in my advent calendar, yeah, advent calendar I had from ASOS, because we utilised my student discount at work and it came very, very cheap. Well, not very, very cheap, but cheaper than it could be, than it retails for, so. And yes, I have a delightful spot down here. Please ignore him. This is my instantly fault for not getting makeup off properly. Probably. I'm trying not to get this into my hair, but I don't want to tie my hair back. But I'm probably going to have to. That'll make life easier. I might look like a knob, but you win some, you lose some, especially when you've got a face like this. Mainly losing. Oh yeah, if you don't know, I am a fan of self-deprecating jokes, because then it leaves less opportunity for others too. For foundation, I have the EX1 Invisiwear foundation liquid in, I think this is 1.0. This was advertised online for a long time. I saw it in store. It matched me alright, but I can't remember why I stopped using it. It might have been I found better options. You can see it, I used a bit. So let's see how this goes. I have already wet the sponge. It's big and purple and been used once. So I'm just going to go in with my sponge and blend this all in. Ish. Okay, so it doesn't cover up all the redness I've got, but it makes a good stab at it. I think it is genuinely because it's just not quite the right colour at the moment. It's potentially a bit dark. Yeah. I think it's just a little bit dark at the moment, and that's it. So it's not the worst in the world, but definitely not the best. So next I'm going to go in the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealer. I have this in Ivory, which is 05. It looks like this. It's literally just an under eye concealer, I'm assuming. Yeah, I think I didn't use this as much because it's fairly pink, but I do like the applicator. It's very peachy. And even though I'm very pale, I haven't got a pink undertone, I just don't tan the most. But it has got nice coverage, I'll give it that. And I'm going to go in with the Fenty Matchstick in Linen, which is basically just a white thing. Or pale yellow. And just add a bit of this. But I need a bit more coverage. It's not the best thing, but I can't be bothered to go find my other concealers. I'm just going to blend this in quickly. Just kind of pound this all in to my face. Because it does add a little bit more coverage. It's just, I'm not a fan of stick concealers. They're not the best. They're not awful, but they're definitely not good. I'm going to go with a little bit of the Fenty Contour shade in Amber. And I'm going to use a good old buffing brush. I thought that was a bit of a mark, but no, it is just my mould. That one right there. and I'd say that worked out pretty well. It's not the most pigmented, but it does the job. And now I haven't got any more cream products. I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever HD, Ultra HD Micro Finishing Loose Powder. And I stopped using this just because it's a pain to get out, because if you, like me, you just, while you're brushing it takes a bit to get powder out of it. I get a bigger powder brush just to finish it all off. Yeah, I can't really remember. I think I just found other powders that I preferred. There's nothing against this one, I just didn't use it that much, honestly. For bronzer, I'm using the Kiko Golden Waves bronzer in Sun Celebration Honey. And it looks like this. The reason I stopped using this was because I thought it looked a bit too orange. But it might just be that I got used to like cool tone things instead. But this thing will last forever, literally, because I think it's also because it was just so massive that I just didn't like it as well. I also bought this in a time when I didn't really know much about makeup, so it could also be that. I'm running out of space here. Story of my life. And for blush, I've got the MUA Blushed Matte Blush Powder in Rogue Punch. Looks like this. I used to absolutely adore this, but it is very powdery. It's very pigmented, which is something I'm not too much of a fan of with a blush. I like to be able to build it up to the level I want. But it also kind of sticks to random patches on my face, which, gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of. It's alright. It's very pink as well, so it won't work with some looks. It's just one of those ones that I'm just not the biggest fan of, honestly. This is not anything against the ABH pomade, this is Dipbrow. But I've just been using brow powders at the moment, so I don't really have that many brow products. So I'm just going to go in with this. If I can actually find the right brush. I can't, but this brush will do. I'm just using the Benefit one. Let's get a bit of product on the brush. So this is literally just a case of I don't always want to fill my brows in with pomade. Now I'd also go in with a pencil just to neaten it all up, and a brow gel normally, but I don't really have one in the box that I'm using at the moment, so oh well. I'm sorry about the lighting situation. This is about as good as it's going to get at the moment, because it is 5:10. Now, what do I normally go in with next? Eyeshadow. I've got a few palettes for this. I am an eyeshadow fiend. I love eyeshadow, I love makeup, but the two Rady palettes and the Beauty by Identity palette, these three, I just don't use very much. I bought the Identity palette, thought it was great, and I barely use it, whereas I just don't really use these two. But I'm gonna go in with, what do I feel like doing today? I don't know. The trouble is, all of these rows look pretty similar, just there's pops of colour in some of them. So, I am gonna go in with an eyeshadow. I'm gonna do this one, and I'm gonna use the 7th column down here, because this is just the way it's laid out. It's kind of nice. And it's not really colours I normally use. So I'm gonna find a brush and make sure it's clean first. I have a lovely towel that I always use to clean my brushes off because it's white, it's easy to clean. It's easy to tell my brushes are also clean, which is why this one is covered in purple right now. So, clean brush, I'm gonna go in with this colour up here. Base 7. I really load my brush up because, you know. And then I'm going with Transition 7, which is one under it. Then Crease 7, which is next one down. So yeah, I am literally just following the instructions of what they say you should be using each one for. I'm makes life a little bit easier for me. I'm going to ignore liner, I'm going to go straight in with the pop of colour, which is this purpley silvery colour down here. Second to the bottom, I use my finger because fingers always work better. But before I do that, I'm going to use that liner shade and a nice flat packing brush. So I'm going to use this really dark colour down here above the shimmery purple. Get a little bit of that on my brush. And pack this onto the outer corner. Then go back in with the brush and a bit of the crease colour and blend that in. And back in with the shimmery purpley blue. Well, not back in with it, but now I'm going to use it. It does take a while to build it up to be properly visible on your eye, annoyingly. Okay, that took a lot of work to build it up, annoyingly. So I'm going to get a clean brush and use the first 3 shades I used, fix on the top 2 and just run them along my lower lash line. I'm going to get in with the base shade and use that to blend out the edges, just to make it all kind of season together and make sure everything like creases nice and blended. And then finally I'm going to use this lovely bright green down here as the inner corner highlight. I've got to admit, that kind of works. Did not expect that to work. So, this is what it looks like without mascara or anything. I'm sorry that it's not very bright, but I like it. What do you think? So I'm going to go with some mascara. I've got the Bambi Bambi Eye False Lash by L'Oreal. It's the silver one. I can't remember what I thought of this. I know the other one I've got to try, I was not impressed with. It's a solid meh so far, honestly. I'm also going to try out this Snapscara by Maybelline. This one, I just remember it being a bit crap, honestly. Okay, the two together, not too bad, but it's still not ideal when you have to use 2 mascaras to achieve the look. To really get a subpar look that you could get from just one of them. They're okay. A bit of smudging underneath my eyes, but that is mainly my own fault. You know the drill with that, it's just a bit of mess I make. But yeah, it's a solid. Now for highlighter I have the Rady Makeup Obsession highlighter palette. So it's got one half that looks like this, and then the other half looks like this. Now I'm going to go in with this colour here called My Sunshine. And what I remember of it, it's great, I forget about it when it's in my cupboard. So I'm going to use a bit of that, swirl my brush around in it. This is what I mean, it just does look. It is just a nice highlighter. I just forget about it, honestly. I'm going to go in with a bit of Fairy Lights, which is the one on the other side, in roughly the same place. I'm going to highlight my brow bone with Fairy Lights as well. Yeah, I like that highlighter. It's nice. It's not quite too in your face, but it's still a nice highlighter. Now for lips, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to go with the L'Oreal, I don't even know what this is called, but it is in the shade Tease. It looks like this. I'm not sure what this is. I lost the label, honestly. But I remember I liked it. That is such a nice, thin consistency. Like I can barely feel it on my lips kind of consistency. So I'm gonna leave that on for a minute while it dries down and I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, so it's dried down and my neighbour has done, I decided to start drilling. So I'll put the light on, that's the thing. But yeah, that's dried down really nicely. It's not transparent. On my fingers anyway. So I'm gonna add a touch of lip gloss. And I'm going to use one of the Urban Decay Hi-Fi Shine lip glosses. I'm going to use the one in Fuel, which is this one. It's a colour that I can imagine would go really well with this lipstick. Now my only qualm for this is these are really sticky, but they look so nice. And they smell really damn good, I'm not going to lie. So, one last step, and that is setting spray. So I've got the Revolution Fix and Hydrate setting spray. I don't know why I stopped using this. Oh yeah, because I've got a bit of a harsh spritzer. And it stinks of alcohol. Like, it just smells like vodka. I don't like vodka. So this is how it's turned out. And you know what? I actually quite like how the eyes look. I'm not getting rid of that palette anytime soon. Mascara is good for a backup. If I suddenly find out like my normal go-to mascara is empty or something. But otherwise it's just a bit of a... The mascara's a bit meh. Foundation, good. Contour sticks, pretty good. Bronzer, alright. Sorry about that, my mum called. So, what do I think of this? Brows, I love them. Not an issue. Blush. I'm honestly still not completely sold on it, but it was pretty cheap. Eyeshadow, great. Highlighter, I love it. Lips, really good. Setting spray absolutely stinks. Keeping it as a backup. Mascara is a solid meh. Last resort kind of thing. But yeah, I do like it. The powder's pretty good as well because my skin does look pretty smooth compared to the makeup I tried earlier in which it looked pretty ratchet. But yeah, so I'm quite happy with this. So if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, thumbs up as well please, greatly appreciated. What else? Let me know if you want any video requests down below, if you've got any video requests even, or if there's anything you want me to do, like makeup backwards, whatever kind of things going on the internet these days. I don't know. I don't keep tabs on it. I mean, I can't even find my phone right now. My phone is 4 years old. It is slower than slow at the moment. But yeah, keep on. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by September. Please help me get there. So yeah, see you in the next one. Bye!